Hello.
Hello.
How you guys doing?
How was your Thanksgiving? Didn't get a chance to ask.
It was good. Really good.
Good biscuits?
They were good. They were really good.
We need to get the recipe.
They're good. My daughter helped. It was fun.
She's quite the cook.
She's good. She's really advanced.
Wow.
Do we have a microphone?
You're good.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm so professional.
Tom, you guys have 4 division games coming up here in a short span. When you get back into the division, how does that change things? Clearly, this is one box you like to check off, right, when you win the NFC South.
I think just winning against a division opponent is tough. You play division opponents on the road. It's challenging games. So we've got 4 division games coming up, and we didn't do so good the last division game on the road. So we got to take care of business. But it's a good team, and a very competitive team. A lot of good players. So it's going to be a big challenge, and hopefully we can go meet it.
So what is it about December that's allowed you to have so much success? I think you're like 66 and 16. Is it a hyper focus, or is it elevating the play of the whole team at that point, or just smelling the playoffs?
Well, it's always the whole team coming together. I think that's the best part about football is, over the course of a long season, I think everything kind of shows itself, and I think the work ethic of the team and the commitment to getting better, the camaraderie, some of those things don't show up in the first 4 weeks of the season. But over the course of a long season, you get to see a lot of intangible qualities that I think good teams have, which is caring about one another, making the right plays consistently. In the NFL, any team can win one game. I mean, we're all talented enough to do that. I think you could be relatively talented and go 8-8, but it's hard to go, to have a really positive record. And it's always about the team committing to each other and the teammates caring about one another and consistently doing the right thing, putting yourself in a position to win.
Tom, I know you've made quite an effort to connect with some of your younger teammates. In recent interviews ESPN's done, they talked to Chris and Mike and Lenny. What are some of the ways that you've tried to kind of connect with them, like off the field? I know that you had said before that, you take an interest in the music that they listen to and stuff, and sometimes it even helps you connect with your kids a little bit better.
Yeah. These guys are really easy guys to connect with, so they're just great people, great guys, just terrific players with great futures. And I think for me, it's just I want to see people succeed, and I want to see people. I'm kind of at the end of my football journey. There's not a lot of football I have left, whether however long it goes, but it's certainly close to the end. But those guys are at the beginning or just the middle part, so they got a lot to achieve in their career, and I want to see everyone maximize their potential. And I think for me, that's the best part about football at this point is watching other guys win. And I've done a lot of winning. I've won a Super Bowl. I've taken care of family vacations, and it's nice to see other people do those things too. So watching them be successful is what I think is the best connection you can make.
You say there's not a lot of football I have left, but then when everyone sees the numbers, it seems like there might be a lot more football left. I mean, not like probably 20 years, right? But it's
not 20 years, that's for sure.
That's a guarantee. But obviously, given success and given the level that you play at, and given the numbers that lead the league, that has to extend that idea, right, of how much is left.
Yeah, I mean, I certainly love the game, and I love my teammates, and I love practicing, and I love the competition, and I love the sport. I think what gets harder when you get older is, you're not 25, so there's just a lot of other important things too. And but this, I'm having a great time, so I don't want to start talking about retirement.
I was going to say, this isn't a retirement question.
No, it's definitely not that. So.
The players that we spoke to, they talked about all the things they take from you. Again, Mike, Chris, Lenny. What do you take from them and your friendships with them and your relationships with them?
I think everything. I mean, I feel like like I said before, I think people think they learn from me. I think I'm learning from them. So I think they're teaching me things that I didn't know and teaching me about what's going on in their life or what's going on in the field or what's going on with our team or different things. And I think just being here and being available and listening and, I think there's a problem when you stop learning. I mean, there's a problem in life when you stop learning. I think you have to have the humility to understand you don't know much of anything. So, I think you show up every day like everyone, and you try to earn it every day and give your best to the team, give your best to your teammates. I think my teammates know I really care a lot about them, and I care about the success of the team, and I think that's what every quarterback in the league should do. And that's the mark of a great leader, is when you have those things. And I've learned that from a lot of people over the years in different aspects of life, whether it's family or different business. But those are the qualities you need.
Tom, I know it's the opposite side of the ball, but how impressed have you been by just the cornerback's ability to embrace that next man up mentality?
The thing about that today, from the beginning of the season, halfway through, when Sean got hurt, the secondary, you kind of have a plan, this is how it's going to go, and then they're adjusting right from the start, which is really challenging to do because, you have 6 weeks of training camp where you're kind of planning one thing, and then 2 quarters into the fight, things changed, and they still, it was a significant injury. Now Sean's back, and then Carlton was out. So it's just, that's what teams have to do. You got to find ways to adjust the situation, adapt to it, and I think the secondary is really, I could see them coming together more and more every week. Just their communication, hearing the things that they're working on and things they want to see themselves do a better job of is really fun for me to see. They're kind of taking it, and the communication between the players is really important, because ultimately we're out there doing it. And we got to have a great communication between all of us. So we're all going in the same direction. Those guys are doing a great job.
You had a unique opportunity last week to make the day of some high school kids up in Michigan. Just talk about that opportunity these kids have been our lifetime Buck fans now because of it. That
was pretty fun for us too. So it was really cute. It was really, the phone got handed to me, and I just see all these kids on the screen, and then I saw the kids are taking pictures because it shows up on the phone. So and so took a picture, and it was really fun. So.
Speaking of Michigan, they've got a big weekend coming up with the college football selection show and everything.
Yeah.
What has impressed you most about what Coach Harbaugh has done with that group?
It was great. I spoke to him on Monday, I think, and it was just fun to see them kind of be back in the mix, And I think it's such a great program, and I think sports are amazing for us, kind of bringing our communities together, and the state of Michigan or state of Ohio in that rivalry. But, for us in Tampa, you see what, winning can do for people. It's just, there's a really enjoyable part of life for all of us when we cheer for something, we invest our time and energy in something, and then we see we're a part of the joy and the happiness of guys winning. So, Coach Harbaugh's done a great job, as always, and it's a very competitive landscape in college, and it's only going to keep getting more competitive. But it's just great to see him win a really tough game against a great opponent. And I get bragging rights over Vrabel, who's, all the Ohio State guys I know that I've lost so much money to over the years because I keep losing those stupid bets. But finally we can get a win. So thank you guys.